guys, what's up? It is X here, and I have not posted a video in quite some time, so I decided that I'm going to today, and this video is about the time I chemically burn my hands. So, like my previous story time, it all started when I wanted to do something to my body and my mother said no. Of course, I decided to take matters into my own hands. Wink, wink. That was a bad wink. Anyway, so I looked up DIYs of how to ombre your hair, and I found one using bleach, the other one, lemon or whatever, and another one hydrogen peroxide. So I tried the lemon junk, didn't really work. Tried hydrogen peroxide, and that's the one I stuck with. I tried it twice with the same friend who pierced my ear, and that didn't work. So one day I decided to take the hydrogen peroxide with me to school. It was a nice, bright, sunny day. And I was like, maybe this bright sun will help me to activate it. So I told my friends I have the stuff in my bag, and when everyone's outside, we will ombre my hair using this hydrogen peroxide that I have with me. So I looked in my bag, the hydrogen peroxide was not there. That should have been my first warning as to not to do this. So I was like, oh well, we can't do it then. Narts. But my friend said, oh, let's do it anyway, blah blah blah, and I was like, okay, fine. So where are we going to get some more hydrogen peroxide? So we decided the PE department will have some because they have the first aid stuff. My school does not have a nurse. They're just asking for something bad to happen to someone's child. Anyway, so we went there, they didn't have any, so we were just looking at our other options, and the science department, of course, it's chemical, science, chemicals, they just go hand in hand. Wink, wink. So, we went there, I asked for like the 1%, 2%, sorry, not 1%, like 2% or 3% hydrogen peroxide that they would have, at a pharmacy, and they didn't have any of that. Oh god. They only had the like 31% hydrogen peroxide. So I was like, oh, higher percentage, that will probably work a lot better. So I asked for that. She said, what are you going to use it for? Because you can't just give chemicals to children. No. So I said, I can't really tell you that. It's for something really personal. And she just said, okay. And with more back and forth, blah, blah, blah talking, she finally said yes. And she gave it to me in a beaker. So we went outside with everyone else who was flying kites for Good Friday. Well, it was the day before Good Friday, and here we fly kites. You hear that sound? Anyway, so we were putting it in my hair. It was just one of my friends was holding the beaker and helping me put it in my hair, and then I was also putting it in my hair, and then my other friends were just standing around watching. And so we felt this tingling feeling in our, like a burning, tingling feeling in our fingers, and I asked her, like, do you feel this? And she's like, yeah. So we kind of got freaked out. I looked down at my hands, and they're covered in little white speckles all over the place. So I was like, okay, it's time for us to confess to our sins and go to the science teacher. So we went there, we told her what we did. She was disappointed in me for, I wouldn't say, I didn't lie to her. I did not lie to her. It was for something personal, and I said I couldn't tell her, and she just ended up giving it to me. So yeah, the other science teacher came in, and he said, we just need to run our hands under some cold water. She called her parents. My mom came and picked the, wait, let me tell you something hilarious. So I wasn't really fazed by it at all. I'm a pretty chill person. I don't get, I don't want to say like overwhelmed over these little things. But my friend, who also got it on her hands, was crying because she did not want her mom to find out that this happened. And then my other friend was crying. She had one little white speck on her finger because she like barely touched the stuff, and she was freaking out. She has anxiety, so she was like, oh my god, I need to go to the hospital too, blah blah blah. She didn't need to go to the hospital. But it was pretty funny. I was laughing at her, and I still laugh about it to this day. Yeah, so we went to the hospital. At the hospital, they just put on some cream on our hands, and that was it. They sent us off and then prescribed something else, which I never actually got. It just cleared up within like a few months. Actually, I still have some white speckles. Well, most of the white speckles have faded away, but you can still kind of see the little dots that are left over on my hands. This strong 31% hydrogen peroxide that I was so convinced was going to work didn't work at all. Not a lick of lightness on the ends of my hair at all. So I was like, okay, how wonderful. It didn't work. And then I got in trouble and I couldn't go to this party that I wanted to go to, unfortunately. And then a few months after, I ended up getting my hair professionally ombreed without my mother's permission once again. And you know, I didn't really get in trouble for that. My mom wasn't happy that I did it, but she didn't make me like cut it off or anything like that. But that did damage my ends, and my ends are still damaged to this day from doing that. I did cut most of it off, and you can still kind of see it in the right lighting. Like, I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can't. But so that's what happened. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more videos like this. Also, I deleted my Snapchat video because I got my Snapchat account back, which is super exciting. Turns out what happened was my fault, but I fixed it, so that's wonderful. So I deleted it because I don't think Snapchat needs that negativity from me onto their company because of a stupid mistake that I made. So there's that. Bye.